about the effects social media and texting have on our society today. Well, I have. And I have recently more than in the past. But I recently deleted my Instagram, if y'all heard that, because I caught myself almost like it was a habit of picking it up and maybe even ignoring people I didn't even know I was, or not spending time with my family or friends, or hearing conversations, or just my priorities were way off. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing for everyone, it's just if I think I have a problem kind of thing. And so it was almost just a time to just sit back and be like, I need to figure something out to do better instead of just keep getting on. And it just made me think about, like, when I was little, like, I was outside playing, and I didn't even think about any of that stuff. And now I feel like the generation is, if they don't have a phone on their hip, they can't even go outside to play because they're thinking about that all the time. So it's sad, our priorities and our generation. I'm worried about my kids' generation because it's going to be crazy. But anyways, I have some facts for y'all, but I just want to say that I feel that social media and texting should be used exponentially less than it is now, and I'll give some reasons why. Starting with cyberbullying, and I'm going to hand out these. I have visual aid for y'all as some stats that are going, just a lot more stats than I'm going to share, but it's just something for y'all to have at home. It's scary, a lot of it, but. Cyberbullying. Did you know, according to stats, 42% of social media users have been cyberbullied, and only 10% of bullied people will seek help from someone, which is very sad because that basically means that 90% are at home struggling and they don't have anyone to talk to, or the bully or person is saying you can't, or you'll get more bullied, or it's just sad because they're having to deal with it by themselves and not being able to tell anybody that they need help. In rare but severe cases of cyberbullying, the victim has committed suicide. According to stats, bullied victims are roughly 5 times more likely to commit suicide. Another one is false sense of friendship, which is basically fake friends. The average amount of friends per Facebook user between the ages of 12 to 24 is 585 friends. Now, you can know a lot of people, but half of those people probably aren't your friends. Yeah. And so it's basically just saying so much energy is focused on our friend count that we lose our physical friendships, the ones that know, that can think about you or care about you instead of just,
That's right.
So nearly 90% of teenagers comment on a friend's wall, or just over 80% comment or like a friend's picture. So like that's basically just liking on the computer, but you see them face to face and you can't even say hey, or you can say you're pretty online, but you can't say it face to face. So it's basically losing your vocal skills. So this just shows that people would rather sit on social media and comment or like a friend's stuff rather than physically hanging out with them. Moving on to privacy. Privacy stats show that over half of social media users have given out personal info to someone they don't even know. Which, if you've ever seen the show Catfish, it's basically just finding someone on like Facebook or something and giving them all their information and having like a relationship with someone. And then they meet them and it's either the same sex or a sex offender or just not even what you can imagine. And it breaks the heart because that was a friendship thing. So it's just messed up. Social networks encourage for private info to be posted. Also, once posted, it will remain visible unless deleted. So basically, if you have something on social media that you like and then eventually you want to stop, you need to make sure you delete it because people can still get on, stalk you, identity theft, just things you don't think about, but people are crazy in the world. So reports show that nearly 30% of users have been contacted by a stranger or a stalker, which can lead to rape or sex offenders, and especially naive children or teenagers. So, and last is communication, which is number one key for any relationship. However, teens send on average 3,339 text messages per month.
Okay.
Yeah, and the average phone call in 2007 was 3.13 minutes, and the number decreased to 2.03 minutes by 2009. So basically that's saying we can't even use our own mouth, and we have to text it. So it's just sad. This is over a 35% decrease in only 2 years, and I imagine it'll keep decreasing. These facts show how much face-to-face interaction has decreased, also affecting communication using voice. Child psychologist Dr. Tobias was quoted saying, "Texting is interfering with kids' developing and good communication communication skills. Texting is a very limited form of communication, not just in terms of depth of info, but also the emotional factors. If you look on your handouts, once again, I tried to provide at the beginning that all the stats I mentioned and a few more are just part of our daily life, and we should be very concerned. Also, I hope through all these stats I provided, it will persuade you all to stop using social media, or at least cut back on some of it, and just try to focus on the main things in life and not get so caught up, because I did. I'm guilty. So, thanks so much.
Yes.